Hey, cat, bro, it was taking hella long to find her variation of like what had happened. But let's go ahead and tune into it. What's your truth, Cortez? It's your boy Drix. Go ahead and spell it out with me. Drix. I look, he gotta take a shit. Let's go ahead and jump into it. What's Shorty saying? She cute though. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Hello everyone. I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and
Wholeheartedly.
foremost,
Let's hear what you gotta say.
by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex.
Okay
I
then.
want to say sorry to my support.
Kenneth.
I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of.
She in a hotel? I don't know. This background just look weird as fuck.
I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did, and I have to take accountability for my actions.
For y'all watching this, bro, you gotta take the prejudice out. You gotta take the prejudice out your voice and out your interpretations, nigga. Let's listen to this with an open mind. Not as a guy, not as a woman, but as someone just gathering information and hearing two point of views. Let's take a deep breath. We're gonna sigh it all out on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead.
And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong, I fucked up, and I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things.
Let's get it cleared up. Let's listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But that video was 20-something minutes. I ain't gonna extend it this long. You know what I'm saying? Reaction channel, a nigga who actually put stuff into the effort and his reactions and letting you guys know how he feels about the content that he's watching is always gonna have a longer video than the video that you guys are watching. So I'm gonna try to cut that a little bit short though, because I turned a 10-minute video into 24 minutes. Who the fuck am I? I'm Dante. But I hate when a nigga do something wrong. Just in general, a person do something wrong and it is I'm learning peace. I'm gathering information. I'm talking to niggas just so I could never do this and move better moving forward. I'm speaking to people. I'm taking notes. I'm reading books. I'm listening to lectures. Bruh, shut the fuck up. That shit be so bullshit. Nigga, you not doing shit. You're not doing none of that. You're not doing none of that, fam. You're not doing none of that. This shit kind of get me hot because since the start of the video, she been putting on this fake I want to cry type motion. You're an emotional being as a woman, fam. The tears would have been dropped. Homie, you was with this nigga for 2 years and you talking about all the shit that you just done did to this nigga and you owned up to it, but not a single actual, like, voice shake, none of that. Get your fuck ass on my face.
First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship.
I mean the videos don't really, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't claim that shit. Like from the last content, from what we've seen, it doesn't really state that she had sex with this nigga. It doesn't claim that. Oh, this is a fucking crazy ass spot. This is a thumbnail. This Oh my god, I got this Still Series keyboard, bro. I don't know how to take screenshots anymore, bro. Fuck it. Hopefully, me sitting here long enough is gonna get. Let's make a face.
There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my story because it was insane.
Hold on, when this lady talk to Kyle, don't you talk to me? You might say, why the fuck is he using CapCut to edit? Mind your business,
vibes
nigga.
that are being
I like
spread
that.
about me.
I don't like
First year,
editing.
I
I'm
wanted to clear
streamlining
up
it.
that
It's
I wasn't
easy.
disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a
Okay, W,
wasn't
because
disowned by any.
some hoe was on the net talking about some. She can't even speak to her family, but I mean, judging from all of this, seems like they seen it. And grandma, I know this call with grandma wasn't sweet.
And I still have a great relationship with my mother.
You just go inside, sleep it off, eat and go to sleep. Tomorrow's a new day. Before you go to sleep. Okay, so his mom is definitely from the island. I want you to come to Miami. Together we'll make it through. I love you. Good night. I gotta get some sleep. Okay.
This was a
W
fallacious
mom.
rumor that was started by someone.
Salacious. Ugh, niggas listen to the
My
vocab.
family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself.
Like, see, that's that shit I'm be talking about. What help are you gonna like? What help are you gonna like? What help? What can help you? What help outside? What outside source can help you with what you did? Like, what outside source can help you with what you just did? Like, what can this nigga tell you? What can this page tell you? What can that program get you to do? Nigga, this is all internal and you're fucking grown. You know right from fucking wrong. It's not like you done said, oh my God, why am I such a this? If what you done said, this is an incident that just recently happened and any other thing prior to that was just regular relationship quarrels where you and him broke up because he stated that y'all broke up from time to time already. It's not like in your mind it's like, I know this is wrong, but why do I keep loving? I mean, you can love sweets and not eat sweets every day. It's just like, bro,
I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it. The next thing I want to
on your page, on your TikTok, he convinced you to upload content like that on your TikTok.
It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly.
For sure, ski.
While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions,
This shouldn't be your field. This shouldn't be where you're at. If one, your mental state is weak, two, you're easily swayed by the words of other people. You can't work customer service, you can't work HR, you can't work sales if you don't have these two things down pat. If you don't have these two things under control, you can't work. This is a lot of things that you can't not do. Because what if everyone thought you were ugly? Look at that one black girl that was on Streamer University that was bullied because of her looks. If she was weak-minded, I mean, she did cry, but you know, if she was weak-minded, she could have left Streamer University early, all types of shit, everything, you know what I'm saying, etc., etc., etc. But you gotta be able to.
Personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience.
You got Baker acting.
Never wish on myself or anybody else.
That's not funny. That's not funny. That's not fucking funny. But that's not fucking funny. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the person who did it cares about you. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen a clip of your age talking about that you stated beforehand that your mental health was not, you know what I'm saying? Your mental health is not there and that you even contemplated it. So whoever got you about, you know what I'm saying? They give a fuck about you. But getting Baker acted in and of itself is kind of like, damn.
Regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations.
You see, false allegations is crazy, but the belittle part, make fun of part, I'm here. This shit gonna happen regardless.
To hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
So that must have been the clip. Must have been the clip I seen.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior. And
when you were in love with him, you don't just fall out of love, you know what I'm saying, because you cheated on this nigga and y'all broke up about 4 days ago. You don't, you know what I'm saying, when you were in love with him. So when did this love stop and you love him? When did the love stop and your cousin loving begin?
Relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was...
If y'all was together for 2 fucking years, now let me do this fucking math here. If y'all together for 2 years, when the fuck did you graduate and how fucking old are you? How old is... I don't think they're gonna be able to tell me. How old is Cortez? Okay, she's 20. 05 baby.
Unhealthy on both ends.
So you got into a relationship with this nigga damn near immediately after you graduated?
Since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be.
Now this is kind of like revenge porn. Granted, I don't know if anything that she's about to say right now is true or false, but this is kind of like revenge porn. Am I tripping? Since you came out and exposed my deeds, let me tell the word about what you got going on. And we didn't see this nigga as no damn saint, no fucking Cupid, no damn Teletubby, no baby when he dropped this video. All we seen with the video was a nigga who got cheated on by a girl who was cheating on him with her fucking cousin. We didn't think this nigga was no grandeur ass nigga. I mean, look at the shit that was in his background. In Goon Street. Nigga, what? It's a cornball. But, nigga, like, this is, so you come out, you speak on it, you own up to it, then you start saying, but things just weren't this and that. I was checked out of relationship. This is where you could have went on with it, where it's like, okay, cool, you didn't have the affection that you have for him going forward. But now, where are we going with this?
We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal. But what
that's what couples do.
The verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected
Physical
me to.
abuse.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example...
Why wouldn't we report this shit when it happened, though? Why don't we know about this when it happened? I know. First things first, I'm not gonna go fucking viral. That's, but you know what I'm saying. Just in case the nigga does get those comments where they're like victim blaming or anything like that, it's like I understand in the moment and in the scenario, it's so much love, it's this and it's that and this other stuff, right? Right? I understand that, but it's only been 4 days since they've broken up. In the video that he had, she's screaming that I love you, I love you, I love you. So wouldn't the same implications that stopped her from telling us when it happened still be happening now? Now it's a revenge thing.
For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know...
You know, getting angry and like hitting walls and shit like that. Alright, some niggas get angry and they, you know what I'm saying? They just do what they do. Sometimes some niggas like that, there's a chance that they will never put their hands on you specifically. But you know, people like to say the chain of reactions is like if they lash out like that, there's nothing that's stopping them from lashing out like that onto you. But if I was lashing out like that, why would I break the fucking wall and not your face? That's a crazy statement to say, but if I'm eventually gonna beat you from what you're saying, why would I just take that long? You know what I'm saying? Why would it take 7 serious arguments for me to just say fuck it? If I was just that one crash out, because he's like, oh my god, he's breaking the wall. But yeah, that's valid. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing where a woman could see an experience and it'd be definitely way scarier than it need to be.
Falsely accused of. But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not.
Telling your story isn't really what we should be seeing here right now, though. Your side, I mean, that's telling your story, but all of this low-key is...
where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop.
I can sense the fake in this. Like, if you can't... I need to go get a haircut. I should have got one today, bro. But, like, I can see I can feel it. Like this shit faked in a bitch.
But he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Okay, blood on the floor. Liquid.
After all this abuse.
Okay, there was other stuff. Y'all live in Stafford. This was taken 2 years ago. Well, a year and a couple months. Well, actually, next month it'll be 2 years. Okay then. What the fuck is this? Let's put the additional water on the ground beside it.
I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very
all of a sudden you break up with this nigga and the process is real fine now.
As to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After one
but
year
this shit,
and trying to get my
you gotta explain this
avail.
Liquid on this ground. Okay, so Kat, yeah man, I passed out last night. Kat, give me a brief overview of why you broke up with Kenneth. I could tell, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost the real one because of his problems. He was never able to fix. I was putting 100% of my else in the relationship while he put 50, so it didn't work. Despite everything, I loved him. Despite everything, I loved him, and he believed in him and gave him my trust and all in hopes he would change, but he never will for me because soon after our talk next day, we have an argument where his stubbornness held him back from being mature. It's just proof that he will never change. Not for me, at least. Not while in this relationship. He needs to be alone to see that. So I stood up for myself and broke up with him 2 days ago when we argued again. Okay, that's okay. And this is messages with him and her. Do it right now or we break up. I'm dead ass done putting up with your bullshit and your stubbornness. You are in the wrong for this shit. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with it. Not having to wait for you to get your sleep before you want to handle the issue between us two. So please let me know right now. I'm so genuine. Nah, I'm good. You got it. You can repeatedly hurt me, but you get to claim you love me, right? You get to claim you try, right? I can forgive you as many times as humanly possible, and you can remain the same man, right? I could go through hell and back and still be the one to try and repair what we had, but be the one to come back. But I'm the one that doesn't care as much, right? I hope you rot in hell.
Here's proof of my ex admitting.
I started shaking when I seen your text. I still am. Good. You hope I rot in hell. Nigga. He's an anime XD weeb. See my hands? I'm still shaking. I started shaking when I seen your text, and I still am. You hope I rot in hell? I've been in hell these past 11 days. And I have been experiencing hell on earth. Cornball? She talking about some good. I'm just so speechless right now. You should be. I was just thinking about you and ranting about you. Is you texting me right now God's work? Just said, nah, the devil. No. Homie, you know what I'm saying? She definitely did what she did, but your ass, I could tell judging by the energy from this shit, your ass a booger wooger, Jet. Cause what? I started shaking when I seen your text. I still am there. Why the fuck didn't you reply to this then, twin? Oh, this is the blood and shit, but fuck it. Why you ain't reply to none of that shit that she was sending, twin? Right now, I feel absolutely tarnished. That boy, an Elden Ring demon and destroyed in life. I don't even feel like I deserve to talk to you right now because of what I put you through. Okay, that's the accountability she was looking for in the middle of the scenario. You know what I'm saying? Even if it didn't happen in the middle of the scenario, it could have happened after. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you woke up or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish after my countless promises that I kept them and when I said I would do better. I'm not going to talk about the effects or what I've been going through because I'm not trying to manipulate you to feeling bad for me or, you know, possibly twist your mind. I mean, that shit that I read earlier when you were saying I'm shaking was like you trying to garner some fucking sympathy or some shit. Like, I'm shaking. It's like I'm distraught that you would even say these words to me. I'm someone with a great amount of pride and anger issues. In the heat of a disagreement, I hold on to my pride and I argue till I die. That's what I've been told by many people, just not just by you. I don't like being wrong, but I think for as many times as I said I will calm down, that never did. I mean, somebody with anger issues, you're not gonna be able to say you need to be more patient with me, and then they're just gonna wake up and be more patient. You have anger issues because it's an issue when they get angry. It's like it's not like, you know what I'm saying, he's selectively choosing to react in these ways. The nigga just literally reacts like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Unless y'all develop a system, a more systemic way for you guys to handle arguments, you know what I'm saying, coming at them in a more gentle tone, you know what I'm saying, not no back and forths, not no you need to be like this, you need to do this. Okay, I'm so fucked up for that. I was looking at a picture of you maybe a few days ago with Brittany. I was just asking, how could I make such a sweet girl cry? Like, how could I do something so bad to such a lovable woman? These 11 days have been full of emotion, and I seen this video of a guy, 1 out of 2,
and admitted to the abuse,
2 out of 3, golly, who documented after he broke up, like a daily type of thing of how he was doing. And I was thinking of writing out my feelings instead in notes, but I've been through every single stage of emotion through this. There was anger when it first happened. I was like, man, what the? I was like, man, whatever. She tripping. And then after anger, it's the sadness, the crying, the wanting to harm. The worst of the you know what I'm saying? I'm not the most mentally stable person in the world, but this shit, oh my god, I hate seeing this shit. Like when people do this, everyone is. I blame X. He is a legend. I don't think Juice WRLD is. I don't think Nipsey and him was a couple of the X impacted like niggas to this point where it's every single human just feels as if they're depressed or going through depression. And I'm not gonna say it's positive. I'm not gonna say it's wrong or it's not, but it's like the smallest minor things just push them over. And even if they were to become rich or have as much money as Jeff Bezos, it wouldn't cure them from this depression that they're dealing with, because it's you. It's not the scenarios, it's not the situations, it's not what you're going through, it's not life. Most of the time it be you. Things don't go your way, you want to soak in it more. That's besides the point, but that shit's so weird. Like, how I'm trying to forgive you and you're telling me about self-harm and shit. The worst of the worst. And after that, it's realization. And that's when I started realizing how bad of a boyfriend I was. And I was telling myself if I could go back in time, what I would change. And I was able to list so many things that I would do differently to ensure I never lost you. That shit, every nigga go through this. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you fuck up with one girl, go to the next girl, go through your pondering stage, go to the next girl. You're still going to fuck up in some way. You know what I'm saying? Because thinking about changing and actually changing are two different things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my god, I should have called her more. But you're the type of guy who hates being on the phone. You're never gonna not hate being on the phone. You're just gonna have to start tolerating it. You know what I'm saying? After realization is loneliness. You realize she's probably really gone and living life, and you're here dying. It'd be like that on the man's side too. Like, you'll break up with a girl and they'll just unfollow you, block you, and then they'll be out with their homegirls Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Meanwhile, you're stalking her on different pages of shit, and she's living life. Meanwhile, you got basketball with the guys on Saturday. You work Monday through fucking Friday. That's shit. And Saturday might not even happen because somebody might flake. Now you're in the crib just playing the game, beating meat, eating food. You're fucked. I seen something that said the girls grieve and get over it quicker than guys because the guys are stubborn. And to be honest, I don't know if that's true, but as time went on, it hit more. It's day 11, and I'm here up at 2 a.m. thinking about you.
Fallout of our relationship.
Damn, I'm gonna be real, chat. I'm not finna sit here. Okay, you brought so much light and joy into my life. Every moment with you felt like a gift, and now that you're gone, there's an emptiness that I can't seem to feel. I miss your smile, your laugh, the way you made even the simplest moment feel special. You were my everything, my soul, and the love of my life. I think about you constantly, replaying our memories in my mind, replaying our memories in my mind. I miss the way you used to look at me, the way you made me feel like I was the luckiest person in the world. Losing you has left a void that nothing else can fill. I realize now more than ever how much you meant to me and how much I took for granted. You're my everything, and I let you down. I wish I could go back and change things, make different choices, and show you just how much you mean to me, but I know I can't change the past. All I can do is hope that one day you understand how deeply I regret my mistakes and how much I loved you. I miss you more than words can say. You printed the fucking letters out. I always tried to hit you with, no, let's not break up. Let's continue fighting. I will change, or other empty lies. The truth is, you did the right thing. You were strong enough to see the man you once loved has become uncontrollable, and I've gone into a spiral of destruction. I was constantly raising my voice, acting erratically, and mentally abusing you. I did not understand your decision until this decision hit me. I became a stranger, someone who you did not know from the start, and you started breaking it. And you breaking up helped me. And you breaking up with me helped me realize that I need to work on myself. I'm not working on myself for the sake of the relationship, but for me. I have problems that can hinder my growth in many areas of life. If I do not get that settled now, it would only grow worse. I'm very thankful that you showed me who I am. This is good writing, but he's lying. He's lying. He just wants his bitch back. And I'll always advocate for a man who always wants his bitch back. He's lying. He just wants his girl back. I'm going to be real with you. Because when niggas come through this, they don't truly change by themselves until a good year. When you finally realize that the girl that you wanted to get back with is fucking long gone. You don't just change in that scenario after 11 fucking days or however long this was, a month. You know what I'm saying? When you lose the girl, because after that month and you start losing your girl and you go through all of this deep emotional shit, you just start trying to change into the man that she wanted you to be, not into a man that's just better.
He confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoing.
He ain't confess. Hold on. I ain't read him. He ain't confessing no abuse now. Or realizing the type of shit I was saying, I realized how toxic I am. Okay to verbal abuse, if you want to say that. I tried to figure out why I was so cold and dark on the inside. I'm pretty sure both you and him cursed at each other, so I'm not gonna call that verbal abuse. And they told me based on the way I treated them that I have anger issues and like to argue. They were also based on how I text them and treat them in the past, even going back to how I would text and treat my ex before you. I've always had anger problems, and I started to realize that when I get angry, I become a different person. I start calling people out their names as they were telling me when I got angry. I often call them whores, sluts, thoughts, etc., but then trying to apologize after saying I didn't mean it because I was angry. I remember I was talking to this one girl. She got me hot. Because she was like, we was fucking with each other like in like December. I remember she told me some shit about her loving me or some shit. And then in February, she told me happy birthday. And then me and her started talking like seriously, and then she told me she fucked some nigga damn near in December. I'm like, bitch, you told me you loved me in December, so you fucked him. She came over too. I didn't get degrees, but I was just chilling because I was fucking with her vibe. I didn't get to hit. I was just chilling. I fucked with her vibe. We vibing. I don't need to hit every time, bro. I don't need this. I was cool in it. Then I find out she fucked some nigga in December. Like, bro, bitch, you fucked this nigga. And it was a nigga who fucked her one time. They was doing schoolwork, all this other shit. He came over. Just hit quick, then disappeared. Didn't even go to the school no more. It's like you got one night stand. It probably happened after the one night stand, and she was like, "Oh my god, let me text this nigga." But yeah, I was like, "Bitch, you just fucking." She had a homegirl who did some slimy shit, so I was like, "Bitch, you fucking blah 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 me. How the fuck could you?" It's like, nigga, it's like what? And then after, it's like, okay, you're trying to explain why you just called the bitch out her name. And you don't have like a valid reason. Because I was angry isn't a good reason. I was angry is not a good fucking reason at all. Because I was angry, it's not like I lost my mind. I was just angry. Angry and just wanted to hurt you. That's what it is. Angry and wanted to hurt your feelings the way you hurt mine. Trying to stoop low. I was telling them a lot of arguments went and how I act during them, and I realized that was the problem. Who the fuck is he talking to?
I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me.
I'm gonna be real. All the evidence he done pointed out to only proves one thing, that he gets angry. That he gets extremely angry, and he verbally abuses you. In a sense, as I said, I wasn't gonna claim that because I'm pretty sure it's back and forth, especially if you're from fucking Miami and you look for Latin descent.
I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it.
No, why tell us about it?
To use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything.
And you took him back.
However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice.
He ain't say freeload. He said you cheated on him in a house that he paid for.
Either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors.
Wholeheartedly.
After all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025, and in March of that year, after leaving him from
you left this nigga in like July, you took him back in March of the next fucking year? Nigga, he didn't give up. It was almost a year.
Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like
Recording herself crying is peak womanism. Hey, y'all see how she's shedding tears right here, just contemplating about all this other shit while she broke up with her ex. Not a single tear is shed in this whole video.
Help
I guess you could say she's finally over it.
in my life, or maybe therapy.
Therapy expensive than a bitch. I don't know why the fuck therapy's so expensive. Why is it a stigma? Why is it a stigmatism that only rich people can afford therapy?
A lot of stuff has been going on.
I gotta edit this video too. I done had to take so many pauses in between it.
I need to stop pretending that I'm sorry, this is so non-descriptive, but
Did you send this to someone? You just wanted to talk to yourself?
Because I'm breaking point in my life right now, but it's not your problem at all.
I had sent this video to a friend.
But
Sent this shit to Snow Cone. Snow Cone weird as fuck, chat.
yeah, I need help with that.
Anything I've seen of her is weird. Y'all seen that video of her running? I don't know.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship, and I made.
I could tell her face matured because that video was crazy. It's either that or her fucking bangs or just the hair just doing all the carrying right now.
I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I
Can you stop talking in this fucking shaky, fake ass shaky voice? Like it's different than when it's weird. It's different than when it's real.
Throughout everything that has happened,
Holla
I
at
have
us.
come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly
Probably.
fighting for the past 2 years. I was
feel like
in
you should go
denial
get
and blamed
diagnosed.
it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized.
I mean, you start
where
dating this
a lot
nigga
of
after
people,
18, so
including me,
yeah, you don't
do
know
not
yourself.
get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here
how long
right
were you and
now
this nigga
is
break up?
because I failed.
Are we just now finding out?
During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping, and I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days.
Think about
I
Nicki
do
Minaj
believe
DMs
that
and shit.
bringing all of this to
Thinking
the
Nicki
internet
Minaj
the way
shits
my
are
ex
probably
did
fucking
was completely
war.
wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have. And
Not really. If
don't
you have
think
it, you
I
have it.
should
Who
come
the
back
fuck?
to the
Who the
internet
fuck's
at
like,
all.
man? She shouldn't even be where she at right now.
What I did.
And Jit was putting out content, doing all that
undoable,
Spider-Man shit. Like
terrible,
what?
and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However,
Right now, your boyfriend, right now, your
I do want to come
ex-boyfriend
back.
clouded up off of your name right now. Like this is the only reason niggas is viewing his content.
I do want to be able to use my platform
Despite
to
the scenario,
raise awareness
but
for mental health, because
like-
I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it. I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love.
Cause you gotta make cheese to win.
Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people.
I don't think
and
you're
I
gonna
do
help people
believe
at all.
after I get
I don't know.
stronger,
You gotta help the
get help.
gooners.
I can do that. To my community,
I'll be taking.
and to all my get help.
I will still be taking indefinite time away.
Can do that. To my community. and
Why
to
are you
all my
putting these notes at the
supporters,
bottom?
I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me,
If you didn't cheat
thank
with your
you.
cousin,
If
bro, I
not,
don't think you really
it's
would have let
okay
anybody
too.
down. I don't know. I
Thank you
don't think
for
cheating.
your
I don't think
time.
of cheating as something big
and thank
anymore.
you for
Everybody's getting
listening
cheated
to
on.
My truth and my story. This is my
Like not like
experience
big
and
as if
things
like
that
it's
I
wrong,
went
but like
through
big
in
where
my
it's like we need to
relationship
fucking throw an
and in the
uproar. Like,
past
oh my
2.5
god, such and
years
such
of my
cheated.
life.
The fucking Offset and fucking whatchamacallit. Them niggas flooded the world with cheating allegations. Shit, let me put a white screen on real quick. White screen. Because I don't have my lights on. I'm not about to watch a YouTube video of white screens. So, I mean, shit. Yeah, Jit ended up telling her truth. It sounded, you know what I'm saying? She definitely took accountability for everything that happened. I just don't like the fact that the other half of the shit turned into showing how this nigga was a begging little son of a bitch. And kind of you saying, but this nigga wasn't no damn saint. So it could all lead into if you the pretense of you bringing it out was more so, but he's not the guy that you think he is. If you would have brought it out saying like, I mentally checked out of our relationship at a certain point, and then these were your supporting documents, it would fit as in a different thing. But yeah, shit. Let's go see what Kenneth had to say back. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video, and if I start the other video and then you hear the intro of this other video coming to the intro of the other video, then the next video, then that means I'm fucking in it. I don't know. Anyways, it's your boy Drix, gonna spell it out with me, Drix, and I'm out.